We're back. Guys, it's the 30th of May. We have a day and a bit left, guys. I've got Ted and Gisela here with me today, and we're doing our May favorites. I was gonna sit at the table like last time to do my monthly favorites. However, I spent a lot of time in bed this month. So we're gonna do my favorites in bed. Let me take my shoes off. Hello everybody, my name is Ruby Valentine and I'm here to do my May favorites of 2025. Just like last time, I've written them down in my journal. My favorite things, my favorite moments, and my favorite media. Quick monthly recap. May was hard, guys. We all thought April was bad. Bro, as soon as it gets a little bit cold, I spent a lot of time at home and a lot of time alone. It was a bit of a lonely month. It was a bit of an introspective month. Honestly, I think it was actually good for me. The process of writing down all my favorite things, my favorite moments, and my favorite media that I consumed, not only was enjoyable to reflect on all the good things that happened, but it made me realize that I like knowing what defined my month. I like knowing the themes of my month, the music, the vibes. So it's kind of nice that the last few months I've really been writing down and reflecting on everything that I've done, did, listened to, everything, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And I think that May is the month for me to do that because it's the month before my birthday. Yes, June 2025 is my birthday. I'm turning 25 years old. Next month's gonna be really fun. Like, low-key, it's gonna be party time. Let's just get started, shall we? So, let me just get all my favorite things first. This pillow contains some of my favorite things. Number one, I'm actually just gonna start with this journal. I bought this journal in September 2024. August 2024. I very inconsistently wrote in this book last year. It's felt on the front, it's really nice. I've just put the stickers on it for today. It's got a little pocket at the back. I don't even know what the brand is. Whatever that is. But it got this big, I think it's coffee stain, and I was like, yuck, it's not as cute anymore. And then I stopped writing in it. Ruby Valentine. Anyway, somehow the stain went away over time. For the first time in ages, I actually really wanted to journal. So I just have been. I've been journaling heaps, bro. And we've nearly filled out the book. I always read previous journal entries as very naive, Ruby. It could have been 2 weeks ago. And the perspective that I have after the fact is always, yeah, I wrote it down somewhere. Don't read it. I think I've been really honest recently. I sometimes get fearful that when I write something down super honestly in a journal, that someone will read it. That's why maybe sometimes I say things I want people to read rather than what I actually mean, which is insane because I'm never letting anyone read this. And if anybody was to read this, that's scary, man. I've been writing about magic a lot because I think it's real, the feeling. Not the thing, but the feeling is real. Anyway, this has been a favorite of May. Back on my film camera shit. So I have a Ricoh point and shoot Shotmaster 13OZ. I don't know, I have this. I love it. I got it at the beginning of last year because in 2021, I got this and I loved it. It was amazing, but it broke. I used it for about 3 years. It was like the end of 2023 that it broke. This was an amazing camera and I tried to find the same one. Actually, when I went to the vintage camera markets last month, I found the same camera, but I already owned this. Like I didn't need to get another one and this is great. I bought it last year and I only used it a couple times and a lot of my friends love film cameras. Everybody's always... So I was like, let's get back into it. Got to roll in here. I really want to finish soon. How many photos do I have left? 10. Insert some photos that I took this month. Okay, next. This concealer brush. Yes, it's a little bit gross. It's Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush RT210. So everybody uses that hourglass one, but it's so expensive. I'm not buying that. I got this in 2022, bro. I've had it for like 3 years. I love this brush. I actually, because I'm stupid, thought it was an eyeshadow brush when I bought it. And then I read it. And it wasn't until last year that I started using it as a concealer brush. I'm not amazing at makeup. My friend Grace is amazing at makeup. But I'm like, okay, I know how to do makeup on myself. And I like doing makeup. And this brush is great. Next. Last month I talked about this. It's my favorite lip balm in the world, the Dermal Therapy Original Lip Balm. I use it every day because I'm still on Roaccutane. We've still got those Roaccutane lips, and especially now that it's winter and it's getting all dry and gross. I've been waking up with really dry skin and really dry lips, and I'm not into it, so I can't wait to finish my course of Roaccutane. I'm so close. Anyway, this is amazing. This is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. My housemate Laura gave it to me because she has one. It just feels good. It lasts a while. It's got a bit of color. e.l.f. I read this morning that e.l.f. just bought Rhode by Miss Bieber. Okay, e.l.f. $1 billion deal. Crazy boots. Anyway, next. Oh, eyeshadow. I don't believe in expiry dates for makeup. Come at me. I don't care. I've had this since 2019. So I've had it for like 6 years. It's the best. And I specifically just want to talk about these two colors. So I've been doing some kind of shimmery, dark, sultry eye looks. I'll insert a pic. I did it when I went to Gracie Abrams, and I did it for a little photo shoot I did with my friend Eve. The color is called, it's called Magic, which I believe in. We want magical moments, guys. And Trance, Magic Trance. So this brown and this like silvery copper, not copper, it's like silvery browny kind of color. Yeah, it's pretty gross. And Magic. I've always got this guy. Let me get a little. So this color, Magic, and that color, Trance. Yeah, it's pretty gross palette. I don't think they make this palette anymore, so you probably can't go buy it, but okay. This lighter. I started using matches again. Okay, my candles are here. I had this lighter that I got in Amsterdam 2 years ago, and it's dead. It's fully dead now. So I started using matches, but then I found this lighter. Oh, that click sound. Hear that? This lighter, I remember I found it maybe like a year or two ago. I actually think I found this in Europe on the floor. It was. Wait, I gotta ask Grace. Also, do I have boogers in my nose? Have I been talking this whole time with boogers in my nose? Because I remember it just like, it vibes with the other one I got in Amsterdam. And I've just read on here, I've only just noticed it for the first time ever. Oh, you probably can't see it. It says ciao. Ciao, maybe I found it in Italy. It says ciao. My other lighter ran out, and then I found this only the other day. I haven't even used it the whole month, and I love it so much I'm putting it on the monthly favorites. It is just so satisfying. Oh, it's so cute. The colors, the yellow and the purple. Oh, low-key, this is also why I've been using matches, is because it's kind of easier to. So I'm putting the I'm putting the lighter on the favorites, but maybe we'll also just put matches because matches are kind of sick. There we go. Pink candle. Oh, bro. Oh no, I just felt that on my crotch. Oh my God, no, no, no. What am I doing? The end of the match. Where did it go? No. That was low-key a disaster. I felt the end of the match go on my crutch and I thought I was gonna catch on fire. Bro, anyway, this lighter is just going on the favorites because it's really cute. It makes an amazing sound. It's yellow and it's purple and it's all pastel and I love it. And it just like matches my vibe. Next. Oh yeah, this glass. I bought this glass at the very beginning of the year and I only started using it this month. It's actually just been in my kitchen drawer downstairs for like months and months and months. But I've just picked it out and sorry, it's got all my lip gloss stains on it right now, so it's a bit gross, but. And okay, so there's like reasons I love this glass that I need to tell you so maybe you'll understand why I've put a pink glass on my favorites list. This is the perfect shape. This is my favorite shape of a glass. It's from IKEA and let me just show you. This was my special glass for years. Yeah, a bit gross, I know right now. It's got my toothpaste and toothbrush and tongue scraper and look, my toothbrush has lipstick on it, eek. I bought this at the very end of 2018 before I moved to Perth. It was my special glass in Perth for 4 years and then my special glass in Melbourne for a year. And then when I moved here, I started just using it to store my toothbrush and toothpaste because I didn't want anybody else to use my special glass because I never want this glass to break because I love it so much. It's literally just an IKEA glass. You can go buy one. But the fact that I've held on to it for over 6 years or almost 6 years, over 5 years, I love this glass. I get really attached to things. So I bought a pink one for my water, you know? Sip, sip, brush, brush. That's the vibe. Okay, finally. You have probably been wondering what the fuck this is. It's not a toilet brush cleaner, just to be freaking clear. I would not put a toilet brush cleaner on my bed. I'm not crazy. That was a wicked laugh. Okay, this says, I don't know if you can see this, it says owala. I have an owala water bottle. When I bought my owala water bottle, end of 2023, yes, I was early to the party. I bought two. I bought one for me and I bought one for my mum. And because I bought two, I got a special gift. This thing. I was like, what the freak is that? Bro, it's a cleaner. It's a freaking scrubber brusher for the owala. Now, I had not used this thing until 2 weeks ago. It just sat in my bathroom because I was like, I can just use the sponge downstairs. However, I saw it in my cupboard and I went, let's give it a go. This thing is freaking great. It's like the perfect size. It's built specifically for this. Unscrew this and it's got the thing for the straw. Wait, let me show you. You just like, you know, scrub, 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 scrub. I will say my water bottle definitely needs a bit of a clean. So I'm gonna do that with this after this. It's just excellent. And it kind of seems unnecessary and I would never buy it because you can just use your kitchen stuff to clean your thing. But the fact that I got it for free, I was like, sure. And I love it. It's really cute and really fun. To recap, my favorite things of the month were my journal, my film camera, my concealer brush, my lip balm, my elf gloss, my eyeshadow, my lighter, my glass, and my bottle brush cleaner for my owala. Let's talk about my favorite moments of May 2025. Considering I spent a lot of time by myself this month in my room, there were some pretty sick moments. One of my absolute favorite days of the month was the day I spent with my friend Eve. Oh, I love you, Eve. Eve and I spent a day together doing a little bit of a photo shoot. She's an amazing film photographer based in Sydney. So if you need some headshots or some sick creative photos, she's your girl. I don't know how else to describe what we did other than to show you the photos. So here are some of them. God, these are such cool photos. Oh my God, I love them. Whoa, you guys are so cool. Oh my gosh, these photos. Eve, you're so talented. Eve, you're a vision. Yeah, so they're pretty sick, aren't they? I wanted to do something fun because I'm a dancer. Yes, I know, I talk about it all the time. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Contemporary Dance. It's not even just because Eve and I are friends. She's genuinely so good at making people feel comfortable. Eve is an amazing person to talk to because she's someone that's genuinely interested in other people. The best artists, the most creative people are genuinely interested in others.
You do like every single difficult pose in the world and then you go and do this. I look like a little lad.
We've just done a photo shoot. We just did, what are they called? Headshots.
Headshots. Wow, the acoustics are really good in here. And now we're gonna record an album. We have been doing a photo shoot today. Did I sound like a robot?
So thank you for the day we spent together, Eve. Okay. Okay, this is huge. Lily went away to Argentina for a month. Me, the entire time Lily was away. Come back, come back, come back, come back. So Lily is one of my favorite people in the world. She's one of my best friends. Lily was away in Argentina for the second half of April and then the first half of May. I picked her up from the airport on the 16th of May, and since the 16th of May, life has been freaking epic because Lily is back in town. It's been 6 since she's been home. We've been hanging out all the time. Lily makes me feel safe, she makes me feel comfortable, I can talk about my feelings. Even though I've been journaling a lot recently, typically how I process my thoughts and ideas and feelings is by talking about them out loud. And sometimes when you talk about your thoughts and feelings with people, they kind of take that as cemented truth. That's what Ruby thinks, that's who she is. When I have conversations with Lily, I'm able to talk about my thoughts and feelings and I'm able to articulate myself and then change my mind and figure things out together, which I love. And I feel that that's kind of a through line with so many of my close friends. And I guess that's just friendship, hey, is that sometimes we're gossiping, sometimes we're talking about our favorite movies, but a lot of the times when we're talking about our feelings, we're figuring things out. We feel safe enough talking about things with each other because we value their opinion, we value their advice. And also, I just love Lily. I love being around her. I love being around all my friends. I'm a sappy friendship girl. So yeah. Lily's return Bro, massive win. Okay. Another top moment of May 2025 is it was a really, really rainy day. This was a couple of weeks ago. I needed to get out of the house. So I got on a Lime bike and I just started riding. I just went blum, 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 blum. And I ended up in Erskineville, and I do not live in Erskineville. I was just like walking around, seeing things I'd not seen before, exploring parts of Sydney I'd never been to, but then it just really started to bucket with rain. So I got back on the bike and I was like, I need shelter, I need shelter, I need shelter. Where should I go? I've heard about the Marrickville Library. I've never been there. Wait, let me set the scene. On my Lime bike, going around, bucketing. I get to the Marrickville Library. I take my helmet off. I take my glasses off because they have been protecting my eyes from the wind and the rain and all the elements. Marrickville Library is beautiful. I was just walking around, looking at all the high schoolers studying, looking at all the uni students studying. Me, nothing to study, just need to sit and hang out. But the reason I think I loved the Marrickville Library so much, I ended up spending like an hour there, two hours there. It reminds me of Canberra. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the building itself is just like giving Canberra. The architecture, the wood, the windows. Marrickville's not Canberra and it doesn't feel like Canberra. But the library, you could put that library in Canberra and it would belong in Canberra. Only my Canberra viewers will kind of understand that, but just trust me, that's the vibe. Anyway, that was like a favorite day of mine. It was a couple weeks ago and it was just wonderful. This was me at the Marrickville Library. Bro, wait, where is it? Okay, so I'm sitting at a window and I'm like looking down at the outside bit. I'm upstairs, there's like an outside bit downstairs. Right now, there's a couple sitting on a wrapped bench below me outside. I see them through the window. He has his arms wrapped around her. They have no idea I'm watching them. Jealous above. Bro, when you're in a couple or like when you're really with someone, it can be a friend, but especially when you're in a relationship and you're just like with that person. I'm the single girl watching jealous. They were so cute. They're just so present with each other, like nothing else in the world exists. But you got your single Sallys like me watching them. And look, I think at the time I was like low-key jealous because I felt lonely and hadn't spoken to anyone all day. But like reflecting on it really, what I was jealous of actually was the presence that you can have with another person. I don't think I really want to be in a relationship right now. I keep going back and forth whether between I'm actually like wanting that or not. Also like it very much is the kind of thing, if it happens, it happens, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But seeing them, I was jealous of the kind of presence and engagement you can just have with one person, but kind of like what I was talking about before. Bro, I've been getting that with Lily ever since she got back from Argentina. I had an amazing day with Grace the other day. All my friends, when I sit with them and we just chat, we just talk, no one else is around. I do feel that. It wasn't even the relationship that I was jealous of. It was just that I felt alone. But sometimes it's also awesome to be alone. But it's just interesting that that was such an epic, awesome day for me, but there were still moments of loneliness. Anyway, ramble, Ruby, you've got so much to say. You know what I just realized? I forgot to write down my favorite clothes on my favorites list and I have them right there and they're just now staring at me. So we're just gonna cut halfway through and really quickly I'm gonna show you my favorite clothes because I love my favorite clothes. Hello, this is my closet. However, none of these things are my favorites of May. I have them all out in front of me. To start with, these pants. I bought these pants, I think in March. Boy, oh boy, did I ever wear them in May. And that is because this is a combo favorite. This belt. I bought this at the very beginning of May. This belt is life-changing. I have one / kind of two other belts and they suck. They suck. This belt. It's just brown. It's like all right. I've been wearing it for years, but it doesn't have like another clasp thing. So it just, you know, it goes through and then just, and it's not thick enough. I've started wearing more low-waisted jeans. Isn't that crazy? We'll see in a year when I look back at myself and I'll probably regret this, but you know, at the moment, it's a bit stained. I got it from a Vinnie's. It's not like fully you know, in the best condition, but it suits the jeans so well though. And I love how it looks. I love a big buckle. I love a big buckle. It just fits me right. And because of how the buckle works, it goes through here and then this doesn't move. There's a bit of sun for the buckle. I'm gonna have to take this off for a second. This is my favorite black singlet of all time. It's incredibly important to me. I thought I lost it. No, you don't understand. I thought I fucking lost it because I didn't have it for over 6 months. Oh my God, this beautiful singlet. It just fits me the best. It's the best length. It's just the best singlet ever. I don't know how else to describe it other than you just having a quick look. I went to my parents' house in Canberra last October. I brought this with me and I left it there. I didn't know that. I didn't know where it had gone. I just lost this singlet and it was just... Basically what happened was my mum returned it to me a couple of weeks ago because she found it behind the pull-out couch which I slept on when I went to Canberra to visit my parents. And because my parents have moved to Sydney, down the road from me, mum found it, returned it to me. Really, really awesome. Next, last weekend I bought my dream coat. Like, come on, look at this thing. I've wanted a red trench coat for years. And this is the dream coat. I got it at a vintage store in Newtown on King Street. I can't remember the name of the store. I always forget. So low key, I guess we're gatekeeping. I don't know what else to say. This is just an amazing coat. Be jealous of me because this is just beautiful, right? And here's the other thing. Just wait there. It comes with a detachable hood. Little Red Riding Hood. Sorted. And I love this. Like, cinch me in. It's so sick. Red coat. It's giving Pretty Little Lies. Oh my God, it's giving Who's Red Coat. Wait, low key, what if I try and convince some people to do Pretty Little Lies for Halloween and I go as Red Coat? Got a secret, can you keep it? I had a lot of bad hair days this month, so I wore my Sweden cap a lot. I got this denim Sweden cap in 2023 in Sweden, in Stockholm. Bestie Grace and I, we were in Sweden for 2 days, 3 days? Can't remember. But yeah, I bought this hat. It was the last 3 days of our 3-month European tour. Just so excellent. Really good hat. It's got a big S on it. And I kind of wish my name was like Sally or something. Sally! Here we go again. I'm falling head first. Diva. But I love it. Okay, final clothing item. My hoodie. This is my first ever proper hoodie I've owned. I think I had like a hoodie for my year 10 graduation. We all got a school hoodie, but I don't think I've ever bought a hoodie properly ever. Not that I can remember. I could be lying, but I really think I'm being honest with this one. I don't think I've ever actually owned a hoodie, but this is so good. Low-key already got a hole and low-key already ripped a little bit here, but I love it. I've been wearing it every day. It's a bit stinky. I think I have to wash it because I've been wearing it every day. You know, Sydney's gotten really cold over the last few weeks. I've been wearing it all the time. I got it from the Gracie Abrams concert. Gracie Abrams Secret of Us tour. Amazing, amazing, amazing night. Chuck that in there. Actually, let's just say it now. One of my favorite moments of the month was going to Gracie Abrams with my childhood best friend Jade. It was an amazing concert. I made a vlog about it. You can watch it. I love you, Jade. Thank you for convincing me to buy this hoodie. Look at the star. This is definitely my most worn clothing item of May 2025. Intermission over. Dun, 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 dun. Favorite moments. Okay, I talked about the Marrickville Lime bike. I briefly talked about a day I had with Grace. Grace is one of my best friends. We've been best friends for years and years and years. We had a really special day where I went to her house and she did my makeup, and there's a vlog about it and you should watch it. Also, this month, rogue, big call. I've got a subscription to a Pilates place. Yeah, I need to move my body and I also need an obligation, and losing money if I don't go, that makes me go to class. It makes me feel so much better about myself and I've been really enjoying it. I had to put that in the favorites because it's actually been a really significant part of my month. Oh, okay, so trivia will always be a favorite. We did really badly this month. Like, we've been flopping except for 1 week. 1 week we came second. We won the promotional $25 voucher. We won a prize this week.
Put your hands together, please, for the Bond Institute. Well done.
So that was sick, but we've done absolutely abysmally ever since. Yeah, last week was hard, man. Anyway, I love trivia. And I guess final moment/moments, spending time with my mum and my dad. I'm going to ballpark music with them tonight. Woohoo! Woo! Ballpark Music is one of my favorite bands. It's gonna be sick. Me, my mom, my dad. Everything is shit except my friendship with you. That concludes favorite moments. Quick recap. Photoshoot with Eve. Lily's return. Line biking in Marrickville Library. Gracie Abrams with Jade. Time with Grace. Pilates. Trivia in second place. Spending time with mum and dad. And let's just chuck Ballpark in there because even though it hasn't happened yet, bro, it's gonna be freaking awesome.
Tell me, are you ready to have a great fucking night or what? Alright, Sydney, show me what you got.
Okay, next category. Let's quickly go through media because we need to bang this shit out because the sun is going down and I need to get ready to go. Let's start with music. I have been listening to the Bleachers a lot. So Bleachers is Jack Antonoff's band. Specifically, I'm gonna name the songs 45, Don't Take the Money, and Everybody Lost Somebody. Those are my top 3 of the month. Also, No Vacation. Bro, I love No Vacation. Their album specifically, Phasing, which came out in 2019. I used to binge that shit when I lived in Perth. First year at uni, repeat, 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 repeat. My favorite songs are Days and Last Dance. So beautiful. Also, Kill the Director by the Wombats. Bro, on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. That song, I will be shocked if it is not my #1 song of the year, actually, because I can just listen to that song over and over again. I love it. This is now Bridget Jones. Okay, last song, Another Day of Sun from La La Land. So I'm choreographing an opening number for all my kids that I teach dance to on Saturday mornings to Another Day of Sun from La La Land. They're singing and they're dancing and we're doing a whole big thing. And so I've been listening to it a lot because I've been choreographing a routine and it is so fulfilling and so much fun and it's one of my favorite parts of the week. That song is a vibe, bro. TV. Survivor 48, also on last month's favorites. I'm still putting it on my favorites even though it is my least favorite season of the new era. I hated the lead up to the finale. It was boring. Survivor is one of those shows where I'm sat and I'm doing nothing else. Why was I reaching for my phone? Why were my impulsive grab my phone and scrolling tendencies distracting me from Survivor? That never happens. The few episodes before the finale were trash. However, what is going on the favorites is the finale. I did like the finale. I cried. Sue me, sue me. I still stand with the fans, the super fans, that a lot of 48 was trash. Basically the episodes from when Star got eliminated and then Mary got eliminated. Shaheen's episode, his elimination was better and then the finale was good. I liked what happened, but I was sad Camilla didn't win. Would have been nice. But happy for Kyle. Okay, anyway, The Rehearsal, Nathan Fielder's show, season 2. So I watched that this month. The final episode was amazing. I don't want to spoil anything because it is such a what the fuck kind of show. It's amazing. He is a genius. I really recommend The Rehearsal season 2. Also, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars season 10 started a few weeks ago. Loving it. Movie. I have not watched a movie in ages, but at the beginning of the month I was watching a lot of rom-coms. I watched all the Bridget Joneses, so I'm just gonna say Bridget Jones's Diary. And Bridget Jones' Edge of Reason. I did not watch the last Bridget Jones actually. There's a 4th one now too that I think came out at the beginning of the year and it's got the guy from The White Lotus and One Day, I forget his name. So the Bridget Jones series, let's just chuck that in there even though I didn't watch the 4th one that came out this year, but whatever. YouTube video. I think it's important for me to always talk about a YouTube video because I like YouTube, I make YouTube videos. It's just as important to me as movies and TV and music and everything else. I'm really inspired and I love the work of Ana Maria Luisa. She's a Dutch-Brazilian YouTuber based in London and her videos are amazing. She calls them TV vlogs. The story and the way she edits things together, her world that she creates is beautiful and amazing and I will give it no justice by trying to describe it. I just recommend you go watch her vlogs, her TV vlogs. So they're like TV episodes. I would love to be able to get to the level, the caliber of her kind of videos. They are unbelievable. I'm gonna specifically recommend you watch her video, How Do You Know If It's Love? I think it's beautiful. There's so many you can watch. She puts a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of work into them. So check her out. Love her. I also really love her video on Digital Spaghetti's YouTube where she talks about her process. Podcasts. Specifically, I listen to a lot of Survivor podcasts because we were at the end of 48 and chatter and talks about season 50. The podcasts I listened to were the Making the Merge podcast, which is a new Survivor podcast. They only started recording season 47, which was the season before last. They're quite new to the game. I love them, but they don't actually know a lot about Survivor. They're just really funny. They're just funny like 30-year-old American dudes and they banter well and they make random little songs about each contestant and I love them. However, boys, catch the fuck up. I was listening today to their season 50 cast reveal reactions. Not only have they barely watched any of the early seasons, they haven't even watched heaps of like the 30s, which were like the last decade of Survivor. Guys, catch up. I'm sorry, they're definitely not watching this. I feel like I know more about Survivor than they do, and they're the ones with the platform. But their podcast is so funny. Thank you, Making the Merge. Next, Drop Your Buffs podcast. That is an excellent podcast. And then obviously Rob has a podcast, RHAP. Rob Says to Nino, who was on season 6, The Amazon, and then on All Stars, the first All Stars. He started a podcast in 2010 when Survivor Heroes vs. Villains came out. He started broadcasting and talking about that. And it has grown into the biggest reality TV recap podcast, I believe. It's amazing. Yeah, it started with Survivor because he loved Survivor, but then he now talks about every reality show. And he's fantastic. Specifically his show with Stephen Fishback, who was another Survivor contestant, The Know-It-Alls, where they talk through every episode of Survivor and they call themselves the Know-It-Alls, even though neither of them ever won. Let's recap my media really quickly because I've just gone yap, yap, yap. My favorite music, The Bleachers, No Vacation, Another Day of Sun, Killed the Director by the Wombats, TV, Survivor 48 finale, The Rehearsal, RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10, movie, Bridget Jones, YouTube video, Anna Maria Luisa, How Do You Know If It's Love, podcasts, Making the Merge, Drop Your Buffs, and Rob has a podcast. RHAP. I feel awesome after making this actually. At the beginning of this video I was talking about how lonely I was and how much time I spent by myself this month. But low-key sitting here talking by myself in my bedroom on my bed with my best friends. It's actually been great. Thank you for watching Ruby's May Favorites of 2025. I'm gonna go clean all this shit up and then I'm gonna ballpark music with my parents!